welcome Yuri to Jinrico. You are currently going to be interviewed as a human resource position. Congratulations.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Congratulations. So let me start off. Can you give us your Twitch ID?
Yes, my Twitch ID is Yuri97.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's your nickname on Twitch?
Yeah, Master Yuri? Okay, let's do Master Yuri. Master Yuri.
어깨 깡패도 있어. 어깨 깡패. You can reveal your actual name. It's an option, but you know, you don't
My
have to.
actual name? Oh man, you're gonna be surprised.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I think we're
Actual
ready.
name is Yuri. Yes.
Oh my god!
Yes, I actually used my real name on Twitch. Yes.
Oh, like
That's
me!
odd.
자, do you have a fandom name? Like you call
Yes, we do.
What? Really? Now that's
Yeah,
surprising.
We're Yurios. We're like like Cheerios and
Yeah.
like Oreos.
Uh-huh.
We're the Yurios. Not that many people use it. We have kind of an unofficial fandom name too. It's Urinators. Or it almost became, but I aggressively declined, so it's Yurios.
아니, how did it become urinators?
Cause I call my community Yuriverse, right?
Uh-huh.
But at first, people said, "Why don't you name it Urination?" Like nation, but then like it sounds like urination, and so it was gonna be like Urinators. You know? You like urinators? No, I don't want urinators.
Then, what is your favorite emote on Twitch? Do you have one?
Favorite emote?
Mm.
I don't know what it's called. It's the laughing one, the one who's like covering
LOL?
his mouth. a little bit.
LUL?
Yeah.
Do it,
that
do
one.
it, do
That
it.
was
Do
my
it for
favorite.
your 자, now we are going to actual questionnaires. What's your hobby? Do you have a hobby or interest?
Me? Of course. What are you talking about? My hobby is to read. I like to store a lot of different knowledge in my brain, and I like to read a book a week.
Well, what was a recent book you read last week?
Last week I read The Giver.
Oh, The Giver. What was the book about?
It's about a boy who, it's a world where they can't see colors, right guys? And like they don't have colors, and like everyone's all like determined to have like whatever job they need to have and stuff, but then a boy like meets a baby and then he runs away. Is that right? That's right. I think that's right. I'm sure it's right. There's a movie on it too.
So your hobby is basically reading a book, right? Would you recommend it to, other people, your chat, my chat, to actually have this as a hobby?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think reading is necessary nowadays. So just watch YouTube videos if you must have more knowledge. Go watch Chini's YouTube videos, that is.
Oh, thank you. 감사합니다. Thank you. Next question is, what is your special talent? Do you have a special talent?
Special talent. Do you know if you go to a parking garage,
Uh.
then there are these like pay stations, right? And you know how there's like a cash slot and there's like a credit card slot?
Uh-huh.
I can put in my credit card into the cash slot.
Huh? What?
It's unheard of, right? It's unheard of.
What is
One
that?
person who is able to stuff their credit card into the cash slot. So I think that shows how bold I am, you know?
Oh.
It's like, who could even imagine doing such a thing? But I can. I make the impossible possible.
So what have you learned or what have you accomplished of this special task that people should maybe try or test it out?
So by doing this, I showed other people what not to do, you know? Because like if you want good examples in the world, you need bad examples. And I am willing to put myself out there as a bad example so that people don't make the same mistakes I do. See, that's a special talent, I think.
Can you do an IRL example of putting in your special talent someday?
Well, I did have like 5 minutes of pure panic, and I did have to call the emergency line on there and tell them that I accidentally put it in there and it won't come back out. So it's probably not something I would ever do again. But you can try it for yourself one day.
Very important talent. 정말 좋은 탤런트인 것 같아. I think it's very, very good talent. I do have to agree. So next question. 자, Jinri has a content called 1v1 challenge. If you were to 1v1 me, what would you battle against?
Either stretching my cheeks or push-ups, because I've heard from people that Jinri's push-ups aren't real push-ups. So you know, we can exercise. We can make her exercise a little.
근데 Yuri is really good at exercising. Push-ups. So what's the most, like, how many can you do? And what's the maximum you've done?
I mean, the most I've ever done was like in elementary school. That was because my body was light.
그치.
And yeah, but I think like recently, not that many, maybe like 10.
Wow, 10?
Yeah, but that doesn't, I mean, for people who work out, I don't work out like hardcore, so I can't do that many.
10 is really good. Yeah.
One day, Jinri, one day.
I will 1v1 you someday, Yuri. 1v1 you.
Okay.
So next is an e-girl question. You know, I used to be kind of an e-girl, right? I used to do a lot of egos and stuff. So, you know, they do a lot of oppa, ooh, money. If I were if I were a boy, would you date me?
Oh shoot. Are you asking me out?
Yeah, I'm basically asking you out.
How's your appearance?
My appearance is like this, but shorter hair. Like guy hair. Like this.
Are you taller though, or?
Oh shoot, I have to be taller than you, right? I'll be like 178.
Okay. And you're a little bit buff, or you can't do one push-up? Like, is that part the same, or?
A little buff. Let's say little buff.
Okay, a little bit more buff. Okay.
Yeah, a little buff. I can at least do 10 push-ups.
We're trying to imagine your personality in a boy, right?
그치. My personality. And like, I'm very caring. I know what girls want.
Well, you as a boy minus the aegyo, right? Like you're not gonna do aegyo to me, like as a boy.
No. Sometimes aegyo. Sometimes I could do aegyo. Okay, I'll give you better setting. We went on a date, right? We watched a nice movie together, and I just go with, "Hey Yuri, I really like you. I want to date you. Will you say yes? You know my personality. Now go."
Oh shoot. Well, I will ask you the same question if you ask me that. Are you dating for marriage right now? Or, I mean, I would definitely go on 3 dates with you.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I would decide.
Why 3?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like that's like a good number of dates to go on before you really, you know.
So I would get 3 dates and then see.
Wait. One more question.
Okay.
Are we assuming that Calvin doesn't exist?
Yeah, cause that'd be weird. I have my boyfriend living next door.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think you'll be. Yeah. Very caring.
그치.
Very caring and fun and funny. It's very smart, very passionate. So yeah, of course.
Doesn't sound too convincing either.
Oh, handsome never get. Oh, Jinri as a boy. Let me see. Let me imagine. No, I think Jinri would look like a pretty boy, but then also I like more manly faces on guys than like pretty faces. See what I did there? I complimented you, but then I also stated what I wanted. That was a good one. Let's
move on.
Okay, next.
So next is very serious question, Yuri.
Okay.
My business is very serious.
Okay.
So if you didn't kind of become a streamer, like what do you see yourself doing? Like in terms of job? So what role or position or what company would you like to like go or see yourself in?
Well, did I tell you about the bar that I wanted to open?
Yeah. You know about the bar.
Yeah, the Tentacles bar.
No, I don't know about the tentacle bar.
You don't know about the Oh man, okay. So, I have this vision of a bar, okay?
Okay.
So, it's gonna be a bar where the main dish is, you know those like small sausages in Korea that you cut up and it looks like octopus when you cook them?
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna have like basket of sausages. That's gonna be like our main thing. Like instead of a basket of fries, we're gonna have a basket of sausages, which I feel like why don't people do that, right? Because sausages are so good. Everyone loves sausages. Sausages go with alcohol. So I'm gonna have this bar where I'm gonna sell seasoned sausages in baskets. And so we were thinking of the name for this bar, and we came up with tentacles. So it's like tentacles on an octopus, There's kind of like the pun there,
Oh,
The tentacle?
tentacles.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then it's like 10 tickles. Like it sounds kind of like you would never forget the name of this bar. And so like every cocktail drink inside the bar is gonna be named like tickle number 1, tickle number 2.
Oh, that's
And the
actually good.
Yeah, people on the Yelp reviews, they're like, I really love tickle number 3. And people are gonna be so curious. They're gonna be like, what the heck is this place? And they're all gonna come to my bar. And so that's what I would be doing right now. I'll be running a tentacles bar.
Where would this place be located?
Maybe like Texas,
Mm.
Because land is cheap. People eat a lot. I'm assuming in Texas. I don't know why. Was that a little bit like statist? Yeah, I would have probably maybe studied to become a bartender maybe, and then worked as a bartender, and then I'll open up my own bar. That would be ideal.
So you wouldn't think about going into a company, but actually starting a restaurant or a business?
I mean, if I were to go into a company, like, is this like super serious of like, what would I want to study?
That too. It could go both ways.
Well, when I was in college, I actually thought about studying for the actuary exam, which I didn't, but probably would have done something with like econ or stats or something.
Let's do the tentacle.
Boring.
Yeah,
my
that
bar
sounded
story
boring.
was way more cool.
I would rather want to do the tentacle one. That sounded boring. Yeah, let's pass on that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's all for the questions that I prepared.
Okay.
And then any random questions that the viewers have. I know most of you guys know Yuri so well, so I don't know if you guys have any other like further questions. Do you have a question for me?
So we came up with the question of how much will I get paid? It is an important question, okay? But then I did hear you're a non-profit organization, so then I walked out of the room. That's what happened. In all seriousness, if you were to actually have a company, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were to have an HR, where would you place, like, on a pay level, where do you think HR would be? Like, do you think it would be above, like, certain positions, below certain positions,
So usually I have really bad like experience with HR because they're for the company, right? They're for the company. And so like if we're at a real company and streamers were to be my HR, I think it should be above a lot of like the manager position. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. I think if the HR really works for the interns, like the workers, then I would be willing to pay. One thing as an intern that I realized is that HR never like cares about people. But if the HR that I hire actually cares about them, then it's actually
Yeah.
I don't mind
I
investing.
think it's important for HR to do their job correctly for like the company environment to be good.
Yeah. They actually
I
don't
agree.
really do that. So I've always heard HR are kind of useless. So.
That's what I saw too when I was like looking for different jobs. I mean, I think HR sounds really interesting, and then you read the reviews for it, and then everyone's like, "I hate HR." But then, like, I'm sure company like owners like HR, but employees themselves don't like HR too much.
Yeah, probably. So I want an HR that's like, if you're willing to like, you know, try to be a good balance between the company and the people, then I would actually be willing to spend some money. So we have 2 more questions and then we will let the chat decide if you're hired or not.
Okay. Oh shoot.
So as an HR, how strict will you be?
Well, it depends on like the situation, I guess, right? I mean, I'm not gonna always just be like what we talked about. It's a balance between like for the company and then for the employees. So, but I think HR needs to be strict. I think that if HR is like, we'll do this. No, actually, maybe not. No, actually, maybe not. Then I don't think anybody's gonna listen to HR. So I think HR needs to be like somewhat strict, but like be fair, so that the strictness is understood by all the employees, right?
I like
Very
that.
Strict. I can be strict. I can give you the stare.
Yeah, you can do the stare. Right. Will you stand up to me when I abuse chat? So will you be on the viewer side?
If I feel like it's excessive, I probably would, because think about it. If you abuse them too much and let's say all your interns leave, then like my job becomes useless and then I will get fired too. So like in the end, I feel like it's a better choice to stand up to you. It's all for my own good though. Not for the interns, but for myself.
So can we, as a, both chat, should we hire Yuri as an HR?
Are you voting now?
So I think
So
we're
did I
getting
get
mostly
accepted?
thumbs up. I think Yuri is a perfect match. So
Yeah, especially my
congratulations,
special
you're
talent,
hired.
I
We
think.
will send
Yeah.
you an email of the hiring
I
process,
get an email.
paperwork.
Do I get to either accept or decline, or do I get no choice?
There's no decline. You'll only get to accept.
Oh shoot, guys! I was forced into this interview.
Yeah. So you're forced into the interview and you're stuck here.
I have no choice.
Yeah, so congratulations
Okay.
on being hired. And you can't leave. Welcome to Jinri Corporate.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome Yuri. Yeah, welcome Yuri into our company.